Hey, how's it going everybody? It's Tanner here and welcome back to another Ninjago Season 11 speculation video here on the channel. In today's video, we're going to be discussing basically another theory that I had regarding the Season 11 villain, that of course being the Ice Emperor. Now, what exactly do I have to say regarding this villain? Well, I've been doing some thinking lately, and, the Ice Emperor is supposed to be a big part of the Season 11 story. Of course, we know that he's potentially going to be a villain, which is really interesting, and there's supposed to be a Ninjago set as well, which is, I guess, supposed to be like an ice castle of sorts. So that'll basically be a direct connection to this Ice Emperor character. Now, what exactly does that have to do with Zane? Well, when you think about it, Zane is pretty much the Ice Ninja. He's pretty much the only person in Ninjago right now that has the ice powers, or at least that we know of. Of course, we do know that there is another character in the Ninjago story that did have ice powers, and that was, of course, the original Master of Ice, who we saw in the Tournament of Elements season in a flashback, as well as the Hands of Time season in a flashback. And of course, in Season 8, we know that Zane actually received his powers from the Ice Emperor. That wasn't actually going on in Season 8, it was just something that was revealed during that season. This actually happened a long time before the pilot of Ninjago actually took off, and a long time before the actual main events of the series started happening. In general, though, the Master of Ice gave Zane his powers somehow. We really don't know how or why that happened, but we do know that the ice powers did not directly come from Zane's creator. It instead came from the original Master of Ice. Which, when you think about it, we really don't know a lot about this character, and I have a feeling that maybe they were trying to set something up regarding Zane's past and Zane's character and all that, because the mystery of how Zane got his powers is one that has been discussed quite frequently in the Ninjago fanbase, especially considering how Elemental Masters normally receive their powers from birth, but since Zane is a robot, how does that make sense? The series has attempted to explain that a few times before, and in Season 8 we finally got the answer to that. The original Master of Ice somehow gave Zane his powers. But what does that have to do with the Ice Emperor? Well, they could perhaps make the original Master of Ice the Ice Emperor. The new villain in Season 11. And I think that would be very interesting to see, considering how we really don't know a lot about that character specifically. And it could finally go ahead and tie up any loose ends that people might have had regarding Zane and how he got his powers. It'll all be pretty much just, solidified if this actually does happen. You could make up some excuse as to why the Ice Emperor or the Master of Ice is evil, or maybe he's not completely evil, maybe he's just being corrupted or something like that. Either way, this would be very similar to Hands of Time, in which Kai and Nia basically found the original Masters of Fire and Water and discovered that they were in fact working with the villain the entire time, or at least they were being forced to. So you could make, I guess, another situation regarding that in this new season, especially if there's going to be a villain that has ice powers. People are going to ask, why does this person have ice powers, and what is his relation to Zane? And all that could be avoided if you just make the original Master of Ice the Ice Emperor. Of course, we don't know for sure whether or not the Ice Emperor actually does exist, though. I mean, leaks have been wrong before, and a lot of the times they are really inconsistent. So this all remains to be seen. But if the Ice Emperor does indeed make an appearance in Season 11, I do find it highly likely that they could go ahead and twist it to this degree, especially considering how they pretty much left that part of Zane's life pretty ambiguous. I mean, we got one flashback in Season 8, but that really didn't show much. So to conclude, those were just my overall thoughts on what the Ice Emperor could be all about and who exactly it could be. I have a feeling that they might in fact make him the original Master of Ice. At least that would make the most sense to me, in my opinion. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. That'll just about do it for this quick video here. If you enjoyed the video, as always, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up rating, and of course remember to hit the subscribe button if you've not done so already. Once again, guys, the comment section is there for the various discussions that you would like to have regarding this topic, or if you just had a comment of a general nature, that's fine as well. The links in the description will lead you over to my other forms of social media, whether it be my Twitter, my Instagram, or my Patreon. Be sure to support me on all those platforms if you would like to. With that being said, guys, that'll just about do it for this video here. Thank you so much for watching. My name is TannerFishies, and with that I bid you farewell.